Let's go to Skype. Not Skype at all. No, Skype's not a thing anymore. We're gonna Zoom. We're gonna Zoom on over. And so I thought it would be fun to head on over to Zoom, where I can introduce you to Rachel and to the painting LadyLove. This is Rachel. Yes. Rachel is a longtime friend. The last 15 years or so have been, we've really got to watch each other grow and transform.
We've had a lot of magical times together.
We have, yes, because we share the love of art and we share the love of specifically Mexican art and Mexican culture. And yeah, we share a love of Frida, and you have kept me endlessly busy throughout the years with projects and commissions and lots of creative things to do all the time. You've always brought that to the table and made it fun.
Thank you for being willing to participate and to join and to take ownership of all the things that are floating around in my head.
I wanted to introduce the painting and you, and kind of tell the story behind the painting, what you can remember, how the painting came to be, and I'll kind of tell you how I remember the painting, how it came to be.
So it was 2008, it was in September. My sister got married in Palm Springs, and it was a beautiful wedding, a beautiful day. The next day we all went to brunch. It's like one of those beautiful like afterglow after a wedding. We're all together, and it was like a beautiful. It was an outside restaurant in the desert, and I saw this bench with the rocks behind it, the nemesis rocks of Shannon's, and I don't know. I just my husband's a really good photographer, and I sat on the bench there and I started posing for him, and honestly it turned out to be one of my favorite photos because of the colors. I love my old colors, and that typically that look that I'm doing, like pure slip look, is kind of a look that I do.
Yes. Signature Rach.
Yeah, that's the signature Rach look. So he took the picture, and I loved it so much. Not because it was a picture of me, but it symbolized a wonderful. It made me think about my sister's wedding, and I adore and love my sister and her husband, and so it was just like this reminder, besides their photos, of just what a wonderful weekend it was of celebration and being around friends and family. And so when I look at this, when I looked at the picture, it always reminded me of that. And that was kind of the impetus of asking Shannon to paint it. Mm-hmm. So it would be kind of this forever memory that would be in our family. That's why I love Shannon's paintings, because it always signifies a special moment, and then it can be passed down to family.
Well, I don't know if you remember, but I think I kind of got myself into it because you had posted that photo on Facebook, I think, and
yeah.
I commented, it looks like a painting because the lighting is just so beautiful. And you're right, the colors are so like the sunburst vibe, and just all of it, you're right, it has like a serenity, like the expression on your face. Even if you don't know that you're at your sister's wedding, you still have like a calmness and like a serenity vibe there. Yeah. So I noticed, but also like you're saying, RJ caught a moment where the lighting is so beautiful right on you at the right time. And so I remember commenting, oh, it looks like a painting. And I think that then you were like, yeah, you're like about that idea. And if you, didn't you give it to RJ as a birthday present?
Yeah, I remember we talked, yeah, I did. And I remember when you said that, I was like, yeah. I know that when we were talking about it, I thought it would be a great present for RJ. And I don't know how you came up with the name, right? LadyLove.
Yeah.
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 Probably because of the story about the rocks.
Well, honestly, the title comes from you.
Yeah.
Because you, to me, are LadyLove. I'm pretty sure I was calling you that before I painted that. Because as long as I've ever known you, you're about love. And something that we share is that, like, that we connect
Love
to that.
love.
Yeah, we really love to love, and we love what love does for people. So we make sure that we show it. And you are actually someone who helped me see that. You helped me grow through grace and poise and love. And when I imagine you, painting or no painting, I imagine you poised and graceful and full of love. And so when I saw that painting or that photograph of you, it embodies how I see you all the time. I can't wait for you to see the products that we're making off of this little painting.
I can't wait to see.
Yeah.
I know you were a little like mystified by, okay, what these rocks? Like, what are we gonna do with these rocks?
To be quite honest, when I took on that painting, I was so enamored with how beautiful you look and the pattern in your dress. As a painter, my brain looks at the figure and the beautiful colors and pattern in your dress. I want to paint that. And I did not pay attention until I was already in the sea of rocks behind. And I'm like, rocks! Like, oh no, I'm like, love on the rocks. Like, I don't know, this was like way too much. And then what I also didn't notice about this painting was you're not sitting on just a park bench.
Right.
It's a bench with another bench backed up behind that bench. And that is quite a visual puzzle to play in. That's a lot of
That's why I call you master artist, my dear.
That's a lot. So yeah, that's when I decided, well, I'm gonna hide 18 hearts in this painting, mostly to keep my own self interested.
Yeah.
So
here's a heart. So Shannon did this really cool thing where when she brought the painting over, she had a key, right?
Yeah.
And it showed where all the hearts are hidden. There's a heart here, but then there's a heart inside a heart.
Mm-hmm. My favorite heart is actually on the tip of your right pointer finger. Yeah, I love that little one right there. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I love
There's
that.
a negative shaped heart in your hair right on the shoulder. Some of them are positive and some of them are negative, so you have to just keep staring. That was fun. That definitely kept that painting interesting for me.
Yeah. People that look at it, because it's like, you know, when I tell them that, they're like, oh, I gotta find the hearts. And so it's a beautiful painting, but it's also just like almost like a game, like a interactive game too, with people that, I don't know, it's like there's so much texture to it, there's so much warmth to it. It almost feels to me at times like alive.
Mm-hmm.
And then also with the hidden hearts, it's like, oh, it just makes it even more special.
You've been so fun to collaborate with through the years. Like, I feel like we're always doing the most craziest.
Yeah.
You'll always bring me like, what about if we do this? What about this? So we've had some really fun.
Our next project will be very interesting.
I know, right? I know. We might have to do we'll do the
More
recording of it. Yeah.
I'm happy.
So each month and each season, we're picking different words to kind of highlight. And this season, the word is heart.
Ooh.
And next month, it's visionary. So, so heart and vision is really how I picture you and LadyLove.
So this will be forever. I can't wait for Grace to have it someday in her house.
Oh, I know.
Hopefully pass it to her children and wherever it ends up, special piece. Thank you so much, Shannon.
Yeah, it's so cool to even know more about it and to learn the backstory even more. So I love you.
I love you. Thank you.
Okay, have a good one.
Thank you to all of Shannon's comments.